Hello, and welcome back to Video Games. I'm Tim Rogers. You are watching Action Button. Let me tell you a little bit about Action Button, my new YouTube channel, once monthly, unto which I henceforth intend to upload one obsessively researched, meticulously written, brazenly performed, shockingly filmed, elaborately edited, hour-long video review of a video game I love. If you've followed my work over the last 3 years, you might have noticed that I spent 9,672 hours conceiving, writing, performing, filming, and editing 288 videos for the mainstream video game website Kotaku.com. Perhaps you saw my 11-part, 6-hour video review of Final Fantasy VII, entitled Let's Mosey, a slow translation of Final Fantasy VII, in which I reviewed Final Fantasy VII by cross-analyzing its 1997 English translation against its original Japanese script. Maybe you find yourself familiar with my 36-minute review of Dragon Quest XI, Echoes of an Elusive Age. That video resulted from a 300-hour process of gameplay, analysis, writing, and video editing. Viewers responded in droves to my sincerity, experience, and expertise. Now, I beseech you to allow me to again be so sincere, experienced, and expertine. In other words, Square Enix made a lot of money because of me. Now it's time for me to make a little bit of money because of me. A little bit of your money, that is, if you pledge at least $3 to this Patreon today. Each month on Action Button, I will review one video game that I love. I promise to never review any game with which I have neither 10 years personal history nor 100 hours playing experience. Off the top of my head, I can think of 37 games I would enjoy reviewing should you all delight me by continuing to pay me to do so. Alundra, Animal Crossing New Horizons, Baseball, Chrono Trigger, Dark Souls, Doom 1993, Dracula X Rondo of Blood, Dragon Quest V, Earthbound, Final Fantasy IV, Final Fantasy VII Remake, F-Zero GX, God Hand, Ibarra Black Label, Landstalker, Lufia 2 Rise of the Sinistrals, Metal Gear Solid 1, Moon Remix RPG Adventure, Nier Replicant, The Ninja Warriors Again, Pac-Man Championship Edition, Panzer Dragoons Vi, Out of This World, Outrun 2, Secret of Evermore, Solar Jetman, Spartan, Total Warrior, Street Fighter III Third Strike, Suikoden 1 and 2, Super Mario Bros. 3, Truck Heck, Undertale, Video Ball, The Witcher 3, Xenogears, Yakuza 0. At the end of each of these video reviews, I'll update an ever-evolving ranking. Consider Action Button Reviews, then, a series, ranking the best games of all time. I attacked such a concept once on my website, actionbutton.net. That was more than 10 years ago. It's time to do it again, and louder. Let me be honest with you for a minute. When I founded my website, actionbutton.net, on March 19th, 2007, I was a child. A lot has happened to me in the 12 years since I assembled a list of the 25 best games of all time. So, though I have reviewed some of these games before, it is time to review them again. In each of these new, expansive, hour-long, genre-bending, format-stretching video reviews, I will endeavor with my whole soul to deliver fruits of my 2 decades of manifoldedly multifaceted experience in all aspects of the video game industry. You might have noticed that I'm not like other video game critics. While other video game critics were popping down round the pub with their bloke mates to discuss this new SNES game called Uni Racers, what's completely mental, I spent a summer month homeless in Morocco. Other video game critics might have families and children. I, however, am literally 40 years old, and I have foregone every opportunity for conventional happiness in the name of my pursuit of a quote-unquote interesting life. I was a fashion model for several years. I played guitar in a terrible band. I played bass in a horrible band. I played drums in an abysmal band. I played every instrument possible in almost every band in the world. I received numerous kicks to the groin because of my musical talent. When I founded my website and my personal brand, actionbutton.net, on March 19, 2007, I did so because my suit-wearing job at Sony Computer Entertainment Japan allowed me access to multiple free video games daily. Inventing an unfairly harsh rating system with which to publicly mock the fringe benefit of a job where my coworkers pounced on every chance to make me look and feel like a fool felt like victory. My job at Sony Computer Entertainment Japan sucked. If I told you what my job at Sony Computer Entertainment Japan was, I would have to kill you. And not because I would be divulging any industrial secrets. I would have to kill you more as euthanasia. Because immediately after telling you what my job was, you would begin to irreparably look like someone who knew something boring. After I left my job at Sony, I worked for a few years as a game designer at Grasshopper Manufacture in Tokyo, Japan, before founding my own game development studio, Action Button Entertainment, where, with my brothers Michael Kerwin, Brent Porter, and Nicholas Wazalewski, we released 5 games for 5 platforms in 5 years. My goal back then had been to ascend in a manner similar to my favorite French New Wave filmmakers, to progress with a seamlessness from art criticism to art creation. Instead, what happened was disasters. To pay the rent, the bills, and my coworkers, I consulted at technology startups in the San Francisco Bay Area. I owned a decommissioned police car for a couple of years. We designed a golf hole for a miniature golf course. I designed the user experiences of several apps that you might have deleted. For so long, I have taken big money from bad people. It is only now that I dare to dream of taking the small money of good people. In summary, my life has been trash for several years. I humbly ask that you pay me to use the trash of my life to compose a video game criticism symphony loud enough to wake the world. Now I'm going to go ahead and open this up to a couple of questions, which many of you have been frequently asking me since before I ever confirmed I was even going to launch a Patreon. Will there be backer rewards? Yes. In addition to access to a mysterious new feature on my soon-to-be completely redesigned website, actionbutton.net, a feature so mysterious I dare not spoil it in this particular video message, I offer you, the prospective backer, Discord roles on our Discord server, discord.gg/actionbutton, aka the Goblin Bunker. That's a level 3 boosted server positively bursting full of classic individuals already. The Goblin Bunker. You're gonna like the way how if you're there, you're a goblin.
Guaranteed.
Next question. Am I really going to make just one video per month? It's not just one video per month. It's one tempestuous hour of dense monthly content. You may tell me that you know of several other YouTubers on Patreon who post several videos per week or per day, to which I say, buddy, if you can't tell the difference between their videos and mine, I honestly don't mind if you watch their videos instead. Next question. Am I hiring? The answer to that question depends on whether or not you all are generous enough to pay me enough money to inspire me to give some of it to somebody else. In other words, I hope I'm hiring. Will I stream? Of course I'll stream on twitch.tv/actionbutton. You can watch me play through the games that are the subject of that month's review video, though I will also be playing new releases. Will I appear vocally on several podcasts, including some of my own? Why not? Will I lock streams and podcasts behind some kind of a backer tier level? No, of course not. This Patreon is for huge, dense, elaborate video reviews of video games, not for streams or podcasts. Those are free, though please do feel free to subscribe to twitch.tv/actionbutton with your Twitch Prime subscription. Will I continue working with my partners at Action Button Entertainment to produce the game Truck Heck? Buddy, what else do you think this video series is a massive cover for? Come on. Why did I quit my job? Do you see this hair? I combed this luxurious head of hair with my eyes closed and my glasses off. If you ever saw me in front of a camera on any one of my numerous videos at Kotaku.com, you might have thought, there's a guy who doesn't know how to comb his hair. I hope that today I've illustrated that your first impression could not possibly be farther from the truth. You see, when I was employed at that organization, I told Kotaku.com editor-in-chief Stephen Totillo that I would not do something about my hair until I received a raise, such that I was earning $1 more annually than the guy who exported that weekly compilation of user-submitted video game physics bloopers. Stephen Totillo must have thought that I was joking. Either that or you cannot bluff someone who is not paying attention. I was not joking. Whatever the case may be, I combed my hair today in the optimistic expectation that all you fine people listening to this video message have already given me that raise in your hearts. Now please, give me that raise with your money. In closing, I genuinely, earnestly, honestly, sincerely look forward to making the longest, wildest, worldliest video reviews of video games on all of YouTube. I look forward to possibly getting paid to replay a whole bunch of video games that I already know I like. I look forward to setting up the green screen that Elgato sent me. I look forward to buying a tailored suit. I look forward to affording a real camera and taking the time to actually properly configure this goddarn microphone. And of course, I look forward to the shocking twist that I dare not spoil in this mere pitch video. Finally, I would like to leave you with the Action Button Pledge of Allegiance. We hold these truths to be self-evident. That video games were created awesome. That I was born stupid. However, I will not die hungry. Video games forever. Action Button.